Okoro, the infamous boy who hasn't had things smoothly in his life right from childhood. His mother left him when he was just a little boy with his father over a little misunderstanding. Many people said it was just an excuse for her to leave because what attracted her to Mr. Okoro was drying up because at that moment Mr. Okoro was ill. Many stories were told to Okoro that his mother died during childbirth in order to protect him from the psychological trauma he might go through on hearing the real story. Mr. Okoro was very consistent and hardworking, that he also sent Okoro to local school where he could gain cognizance of his environment. He took good care of him to his best capability, that he won't even have to think about his mother. His father loved him so much that he had to marry a second wife in his behalf in order to take care of his need as he goes in search of daily bread, even though he was a hardworking farmer with a very vast land. Okoro grew up to be fond of his father with the help of his compound family and his stepmother, not to be alone. But sad to be said, Okoro had friends who were much of a mischief and misconduct. This made Okoro have the instinct and libido of a man at a very young age, and this the father did not notice on time because he was always busy trying to provide. Same with his stepmother. One day, Okoro woke up from sleep and decided to go see his maternal grandmother. On his way going there, he met Ogoma. Ogoma is a very young and beautiful young girl, which is a friend of Okoro's playmates. Along the bush, she requested to have a time with Okoro, which Okoro at first resisted because he was not in the mood and he just woke up from his sleep. But the girl cried that she wanted it so badly that Okoro had to agree and cuddled her in the bush as a hunter sees the bush moving as if it was an animal in the bush. He pointed his gun towards the bush to shoot, but on his second thought he decided to go further to check what it was. To his surprise, he found Okoro and Ogoma. Thinking they were fighting, he separated them and scolded at them both. Okoro went to his grandmother's side after the hunter has left him. Okoro went to his grandmother's side and saw pawpaw she left on the tray pan to sell at the market. He took it and went to meet his friends at their usual spot. They ate and ate and ate, and it was time for Okoro to go back home, and Okoro was very late, and his father was not very lenient with bad behaviors. His father cut a branch from a bush around and beat Okoro to his right senses, but he was saved by his stepmother, who he detested very much. But irrespective, she pleaded on Okoro's behalf. Okoro's bad behavior towards his stepmother grew further. One day, Okoro found some pills in the food his stepmother gave to him. Instead of meeting the stepmother to confirm why the pills was in his food, he decided to wait for his father to return. When his father returned, he showed him the drug he found in his food, which sparked a big commotion between the father and the stepmother, who at first didn't know about the drug or was an accident on her part. In order for peace to remain in the house, Okoro's father had to think of something fast to do.